In this lesson, we'll explore the animation menu in Cinema 4D. A lot of the tools we find on the animation palette can be accessed through the animation menu. I'll go ahead and tear this off and move it over to the side. What we see at the top of the menu are first where we can define what will receive animation. We could also set our interpolation from here as well. And then we have link XYZ subchannels. This is great because if we have this unchecked, what we're able to do is set keyframes only on the axis that has been updated. So just to show you this, if I were to go ahead and select the ship, and on frame 12, go ahead and turn on auto key, make sure we could set position keys. Go into our move tool, I'll just go ahead and bring the ship down. Now if we were to scrub in the animation, just so we can start to move this key from the animation path, we're only able to move in one axis because we've only set a position Y keyframe, which is great. No need to clutter up our keys. Simply record the keys that we need. And this is a great tool for that. If we were to head over to the F-Curve Manager, let's go ahead and go there. I'll go to F-Curves and uncheck Show All Tracks. And I'll go to the position track list. Alright, so if we were to bring our attention back to frame 12 and kind of zoom in, again we'll find that only the position Y track has received keys. The position Z is clear and X is clear as well. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and continue through the animation menu. Actually minimize it. I'm going to bring it back up. Alright, so what we have next is just how we record our animation or set keyframes. So that we can do that from here. And then we can turn on auto key from here as well. We also have already explained selection object, so we can access that menu from here as well. Next we have cycle. Now what is this going to do? Is this going to actually cycle our animation? No, it's going to cycle our playback. So with cycle turned on, it's the same thing as looping our playback. Going back to that same menu, we also can choose simple and ping pong. Simple is simply going to play the animation once. It's going to stop once we get to our maximum time. Next we have ping pong, and you kind of get an idea of what that's going to do. It's going to play the animation forward. Once we get to the maximum time, it'll play in reverse. Now we could also set our playback to only play back our preview range. So if I were to set the preview range to, let's say, frame 16, right now it's set to ping pong. If I were to head over to the menu and make sure to activate preview range, let's go ahead and select that. Now, as we play back, the ping pong will happen for that range. With it turned off, the animation will play through the entire range, from the minimum time to the maximum time. Alright, going back to the menu, we could also choose our frame rate from here as well. We can play the animation. We can play it in reverse if we like. And choose to stop it. If we're working with sound, we can go ahead and activate that here. And next we have the tools to go to our first frame, the minimum time, and our last frame, the maximum. We could also define what frame we would like to essentially be at. So if we were to go ahead and type in, let's say, 48, we'll go to frame 48 with the next option, go to frame.